Hey guys, it's Tanya. Welcome back to my channel. Guess what? It's my 8-month lock anniversary. Can I call it an anniversary? Anyway, so this video I went through a lot of stuff, so I'm just gonna start it right off on the video. But I just wanted to let you guys know that if you stay tuned to the end, I have pictures of my 8-month retie appointment. So if you're interested in seeing the pictures of the before and afters at the very end, they are there. All right, enjoy the video. All right, into what has been happening with my hair this month. I've actually been having some struggles, y'all. So we're gonna start with the bad and then we'll go into the good. First off, the bad is, okay, this isn't bad, but just the observation that I'm not too big a fan of is I feel like my locks are condensing a little bit, and I know that's part of the process. And if you watch my other video, I've kind of shown you guys how I feel like my locks are two different sizes. Like there's like a part at the top that's condensed and it's turned into a lock, and then there's a part that's at the bottom. And because my hair is so fine, you can tell the difference. And so I try to keep my ends as curly as possible so it won't look so obvious that my lock is thicker at the top than it is at the bottom. But for some reason now it seems more pronounced for me. And let me show you guys what I mean by that. Okay, so like take this lock for example. From root until this point, this is the size of that lock. Okay, now once you get to that point, this is the size of that lock. So it goes like that, and then it's like boom, it's not thick anymore, and then it goes into this. Let me see if you can tell as much on, you can't really tell as much on these smaller ones, but you can tell. So here's this one. It starts here and it gets the point where which is not thick anymore, it's about right there. And then this part right here is the part where it's like more of curly hair, but it's thick right here. And the reason why that bothers me is because I think it looks funny. Not when my hair is collectively like right now where I've gotten the ends a little bit curlier, but I think it looks funny when my hair gets flatter. So I try to manipulate it and make it stay like that. But like these, a bunch of locks together, you can even tell that this way too, where it's thick until it hits like that point right there. And the rest of this is like more thin. And I don't know, like I didn't really mind like plucky ugly stage. To me, this is more of a harder stage because I feel like it just makes my hair kind of look funny. And it also is the stage at which people are like, oh, you mean you've been this long, is your hair locked? And people who don't really understand about locks, which brings me to my next point, is I still don't have my hair locked at all. And again, fine, low density hair. I had this one little guy back here who's kind of been my only one that's been locked so far. So it's kind of it hangs straighter, but it's getting longer and it's locked right there. But other than that, none of the rest of my hair is locked. It's still kind of in the budding stage. Other things that have been going on, I've been getting holes in the middle of my locks in the back. So before I was getting slippage like at the top of the lock and then so forth, but now I'm getting gaps in the middle of the lock. So I had to have a few locks repaired at my last retighten. If you watch the Q&A video, you will have seen already that at my last retighten video, I just got a retighten last week, and in that video, my loctician answered some of your questions. So if you have more questions, list them below, and I'll start gathering questions again, and we'll make another Q&A video the next time I go to get my hair retightened. We got to answer quite a few questions from my Facebook group, which is linked in the description below, and then also from people commenting on my videos. I've gathered them all up, and me and Glennette answered them together. Well, mainly her, because she's the expert, but we answered those questions, and, you know, me adding some commentary with them. But yeah, she had to repair quite a few holes. Now, what is the result of that those being repaired? This is the result of those being prepared. If you look at my hair from the back, and I'm gonna show you guys, there are these weird locks here that no longer like curl up. So when she repaired them, it like stretched the lock back out again. And so now I have these ones at the end here that like stick out below all the rest of them, and they don't, even if I curl my hair up, they don't go. Like if I do like this kind of curl here, I have to actually curl them with some type of like more intense curl to get them to go. So I have these guys here who won't go, and let me put my hand right there since I have on black, who won't go back up into the rest of my hair. So here's a couple that are going down beneath the rest of them. They kind of hang down here versus hanging down, being up here with the rest of the locks. And they're like where she had to go in and fix the locks, and so they don't scrunch up like the rest of them. Other things that have been happening my 8th month is I'm getting the little balls on the ends. So let me find one. Like here's some. So I'm getting these little balls on the ends of my locks, and I'll put up closer a picture, but here's one, like a video right here. I'm getting these little balls on the end of my locks here. And I heard they're supposed to fall off. This one's much more pronounced. See that little thing? So I'm getting a little ball. So that means that I am beginning to get some locking going on. So that's good. But they feel weird. And I have the hands in the hair syndrome. So of course I feel them whenever I go through. I can feel the little, like this one. Here's one right here where there's like these little knots on the ends of my locks. So those, if you're 8 months along, you might be expecting and seeing some of these little knots on the ends of your locks. I've heard don't pull them off, so I'm not pulling them off. Other things that have been happening, the shrinkage I'm getting more used to, and my hair is getting a little bit more like bouncing body to it. So these are good things. I'm appreciating that. I still can only wear my hair in this direction because I have this short patch up here, right here, where this hair is from, like when I had my daughter. I lost a lot of hair in the front, and I've been using some growth oil and stuff like that. But I wear my hair to the direction that it's in now, because if I do it this other way, where I put too much hair on the other side, then I have even more of the little shorties over here, and they just kind of like stick out. So I have, my edges are doing okay. I have this spot right here that I've been trying to grow out a little bit better. As for example, compared to the other side, this side I lost more hair whenever my daughter's 3 now, but I lost some hair whenever I had her. That's all growing back and it's looking nice. I haven't noticed any thinning or anything like that. One of the other things that I was gonna say is that one of the things I've noticed that I have been really loving is that I feel like the shrinkage is kind of settled into where it's gonna settle, and that people are actually noticing that I have locks now, even, you know, more than they were before. Because before people were kind of like, oh, you know, it just looked like curly hair or kind of twiggy. So this is like 1 week post, less than 1 week post retie, and already it's looking so full. And I think it's looking really pretty and stuff. And you know, I love my hair no matter what, and everybody does. Post retie, you're able to see less of my scalp, even more now than before. Okay, so this is a 360 of my hair. And product wise, I'm sticking with the same thing. I haven't had a chance to use that melanin hair care that I tried last time, because I washed my hair, then my loctician washed my hair when I got it retightened, and so it'll be like another week before it's time for me to wash my hair again. Oh, but last thing though, I've been struggling with dandruff like really bad in the front of my hair. Like I will run my hands through my hair and like that, and then like so much flaking and stuff like that will happen. But if you guys can see up here, see I'm getting like, and it's just right here in the front of my head, and that's not build up or anything. I hope you guys can see. I know this is kind of TMI maybe, but this is my update. So I'm getting dandruff in the front of my hair, and so I'm trying to fight that. I think the main cause of it is the main cause of this, and if y'all can, I hope y'all can see that. The main cause of it is that my scalp is getting dry, but it's just like right here, and I don't know, it's like a new thing, but I noticed it because I would be like running my hands through my hair and I was getting dandruff. I mean, I was getting like flakes coming off, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I've been trying to every other day, like spritz my hair with water, and then also using the oil like in this patch right here, where I'm noticing that my scalp is getting dry and flaky, and I'm getting, you know, dandruff in that area. So that's another thing that I've been kind of trying to fix, and I've been battling a little bit, is dealing with the dandruff. But overall, I'm really happy. A lot has changed in the last month with, or maybe I'm becoming more absorbent, or maybe I'm becoming more observant. But between the dandruff and then I'm like having the holes in my locks, those have been the worst things that I guess that I've gone through. But then everything else has been pretty positive, or just par for course when you hit the 8-month mark and you're nearly to a year. So anyways, guys, that is my update for 8 months. I hope you enjoyed the video and it helped. If you're going through any of these things and you're, you know, at the 8-month mark, let me know. But for a fine low density hair, of course, all of my hair is about 3C, 4A texture for the most part, maybe 4B in the crown at the very, very top, where the curl's more condensed and the hair looks shorter. But that's my hair texture, and I'm fine low density as far as like my hair, like quantity and how my strands are. So this is what you might expect at 8 months. I hope this update helped you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, mamas.